Students to earn degrees that command respect in the real world. Start your career path today or change direction towards a new profession. Iona's expert academic advisors and top graduate programs will enable you to move your career and the world in a positive direction. Learn more about upcoming graduate information sessions at iona.edu/graduate or call 800-231-IONA. That's 800-231-IONA.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. My name's Alexa.
My name's Brandy.
My name is Caitlin.
And this is the third wheel. Woohoo! Yay. Guys, our show before break.
Can't wait.
That's been like so many.
I know.
So many breaks.
Every time we do a show. Okay, so have a good break. Guys, I do have to tell you something, though.
What?
This is such a sad thing. But this is going to be my last show.
April Fool's.
April Fool's!
I literally had a heart attack.
Never. I will not be fooled. You got me.
My mom texted me this morning, like, because she thinks that she's just really, really funny. Hold on, let me get to it. She thinks she's hilarious, and she texts me, and she says, because, like, you know how we're all going home today because
it's break.
She texts me this morning saying the Throgs Neck Bridge is closed in both directions until Saturday morning.
No.
And I didn't even answer.
Because you knew she was playing.
Of course I knew. And and every single time I go home, she literally texts me and she goes, by the way, the bridge is closed. You can't come home. Like, so if you're going to do it.
That wasn't original, Miss Finnegan.
Did
what
she
the heck?
tell you there was no school in high school?
No.
Was she like, oh yeah, there's no school today?
Did your mom do that to you?
No, but I just thought she would.
I have the best. I put this on Instagram a few years ago, and it's a picture of.
Is it on your time hop?
Yeah, and it was 2 years ago, and it's a picture of like a loading picture when that's how the pictures.
Oh,
that's funny.
And it was like the best April Fool's joke ever, and I got 31 likes because everyone kept refreshing.
I like that.
That's like what they do on Vine, where it's like double tap.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And 26 comments because everyone was like, "Oh my God, Caitlin, you're so funny." Oh my God, I know I am.
3 years ago, that was the prime joke. Like that was you got us.
I totally did though.
No, I've never like actually done an actual April Fool's prank where like I put I don't know mayonnaise in someone's shampoo bottle or anything like
I just
that.
lie about weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think one year my friend just called her mom was like, "I'm pregnant." We were like
Basic,
12.
Typical.
Like my friend's mom was like, "No, you're not."
No, you're not. I remember.
I should do that to my mom today.
I don't think so.
Last year, I told my mom I was transferring, and she got so upset.
I think I remember that actually.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. I was like, I hate it here. I have no friends. And then she was like really concerned, but yeah,
April Fools. I'm fine.
Yep. And I tweeted today, "Merry Christmas, ha ha ha."
Oh my goodness,
so funny.
Wow, Brandy, that's like the best one I've heard.
Oh gosh, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. But April Fools is so anticlimactic. Like everybody knows the joke is coming.
Exactly.
So as long as you know what day today is, you will not be fooled.
Expecting yours though. I got a little nervous for a second
me
there.
too.
Well, I wish you could have seen their faces, you guys, because they were like, "Wait, what's wrong, Alexa?"
Yeah.
I was genuinely concerned.
Yeah, me too.
I was about to be like, "There's no more third."
Oh,
No.
It's like just Caitlin. It would be so boring.
Caitlin
okay,
and
guys.
Brandy.
Caitlin and Brandy show. That sounds so.
That
plain.
sounds good, actually. The
Yeah.
Caitlin and Brandy
Honestly,
show.
you should just.
I guess I'm leaving now.
Bye,
Bye,
Alexa.
guys. I just got
Now
kicked
look-
off.
Now look who's the third
Got kicked
wheel.
off the show. Okay, so let's swing on into our Way Back Wednesday.
Woo! Okay, so I have. Why did I just say it like that?
Okay.
Okay.
We're like so enthusiastic today, guys.
So I found this on Facebook. It came off of hercampus.com, and it was the top 17 Disney Channel original movies.
DComs.
Or most people know them as DComs from when we were little. And so I'll just go through them and see what.
Wait, but before we start, do you remember how cool the intro was to DComs?
Yeah, and it was like them jumping around and
let's
stuff.
watch a Disney Channel movie. And then they're all like jumping like these random kids. Like, oh, so cool.
So much fun.
It's good old days.
So number 17 was the movie Jump In
Woohoo.
I
with
love
Corbin
that
Blue.
movie.
I love this
I
movie.
used to have a
With-
calendar of jumping.
Really?
Really?
With Corbin Blue and Keke Palmer. And it was the movie about the double dutch.
Yes,
Yep.
and boxing.
And boxing.
yeah.
I forgot about the boxing part.
Because Izzy was like, or Corbin Blue, he
Yeah.
was like, "Dad, this is your dream."
Exactly. And he was like, a double dutch is mine. Like,
So random. No, but I love the end competition with Keke Palmer and
Yeah.
like Corbin Blue and the other two girls. And just what their like routine was so cool.
It was really
Do you remember
cool.
the part where like they pretended to box each other and like he
Yeah.
would swing and she like did a kind of a Matrix move and she like bent down? Me and my brother used to always reenact that part because we thought it was so cool.
That's so cool.
But love that movie.
It's a good movie.
I think I
It's a
watched
good
it probably 7 times in one weekend. I'm not even kidding.
It used to be on like all the time.
I used to that used to be when it came out, it used to be my favorite movie.
Yeah, I used to. It was on like on demand, so I used to always just like keep replaying it. It was nonstop.
I remember the anticipation of like when new Disney Channel movies would come out.
Yeah, the premieres were so
Yep.
serious.
Yeah.
I remember. Well, I guess we'll get to it, but we'll get to it. So
Okay.
I'll save my little comment for later. But the
Okay.
next one, number 16,
16 is the 13th year. Do you remember this movie? It's the
It's
movie with the mermaid.
the mermaid
boy.
boy.
I
who's a
do
mermaid.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was so cool. I literally thought that was going to be me when I get older. Like, oh my God, like when I turn 16, I'm going to be, or 13, I'm going to be a mermaid.
They did that so many times to us in our childhood. Like when I was 10, I thought I was going to become a Pokemon master. And then when I was, 11, you go to Hogwarts or
Yeah.
something like that. And then 13th year, I was going to become a mermaid. None of this happened.
It's just kind of like a letdown.
I'm 19 and I'm a college student. That's so sad.
No, but I always thought that was a really good movie.
It really was. Okay, 15 is
It's Johnny Tsunami.
Gnarly,
I
dude.
love Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah, that was good. This one was like kind of a cool combination too, with like surfing and snowboarding.
Wait, okay, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Do you remember Johnny Capahala?
That's what I was thinking too. Johnny Capahala back
I
on board.
loved
That was
movie.
with
Wait,
I like
that's the
that
second one. That's
Oh,
the second one.
no,
Johnny
it's
Tsunami.
not.
No, it's not. I think it's
Johnny Capahala back on board. Johnny
Really?
Tsunami. His name was Johnny Capahala.
Are you
Tsunami.
sure?
Yes,
And
I'm
that's
absolutely positive.
that's with the kid from this. What's
From Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah.
That was the second one. Johnny Tsunami is the
okay.
first
Really?
one.
Oh,
I didn't know
okay.
that.
Tsunami is not
Nice.
his last name. Tsunami is his surname or not his surname, his fake name because he's a surfer.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that. I
Neither
never
did
saw
I.
Johnny Tsunami, but
Neither did I.
What?
but
Oh
I saw
gosh.
Johnny, the second one, back on board.
The second one is such a letdown compared to the first one. So if you really like the
Really?
second one, you're gonna love the first one. Okay, so number 14, the Even Stevens movie. I loved this movie.
That's when they went on vacation, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
this one was really good. It was like the family fake out, they called it, and it was like they pretended like they had a
Oh,
really
yeah.
disastrous vacation, that they
Mhm.
violated all the natives' cultural like
yeah.
values, and then they had to like live in just on the beach, and it was terrible.
Mhm.
But it was so cool.
And it ended up being like a game show, right? Or something like
Yeah, it was a
It was
hidden
like-
camera
yeah.
show. And I think Joey from Full House like made a little cameo on it because he had a TV show that kind of I guess competed with Family Fake Out, the show that the Stevens were on.
Mhm.
And so Joey from Full House, he had a show called Gotcha, and like that was how they ended it because they were like, "Oh, we gotcha. You were on Family Fake Out, but we got you, Family Fake Out."
Mhm.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
I do remember
That was
that.
so like confusing, but like that's what happened in the movie.
My laptop is frozen. What's the next one?
Oh, I got it on my iPad. Okay, so number 13 is Gotta Kick It Up. This is the
Oh my God, I love this
cheerleading movie.
Yeah.
So this is, I don't know if I'm correct, but is this the one with America Ferrera?
Yep, it
I
is.
think so.
Okay. I really like this movie, but I haven't seen it in a very long time.
It wasn't even on Disney Channel that much. I feel like it was very rare that it came on.
Yeah, probably. But it was this a team of misfits, right? So it was just
Yeah.
like random girls, and they all form a cheer team. They all become close friends. I really don't remember the plot. I just remember them like cheering and practicing. And America Ferrera, because I loved her in like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
I was just thinking about her. What is?
You were just thinking about
Yeah,
her?
where
That's
is
so
she
weird.
now?
Because I was thinking about Ugly Betty, and I was like, what was Ugly Betty? Like, what was
That was apparently a really good show. I just
used to
never
watch it
really.
sometimes.
I remember I would flip through like the TV guide, and I would just see Betty La Fea, like the
Mhm.
Spanish Ugly Betty, and it was like the same. It was the same show, but it was just in Spanish. So,
Mm.
but I never saw it when it was on English. So, that was weird. But yeah, so like now I'm also watching Gilmore Girls, and Alexis Bledel from Sisterhood of the Traveling
Oh my
Pants is in that,
goodness.
and I'm just like, I just really want to watch Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Mhm.
That was such a
I
good
miss
movie.
that. You actually watch Gilmore Girls? I can't deal with that show.
You don't like it? I actually
No.
really like it. I'm only on like the 3rd episode because they're like an hour long, and I just started it
Mhm.
yesterday. And I really like it. I think it's cute. It really bothered you?
Yeah. I don't
Why?
know. It just bothered me.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we'll move
That's
on
it,
to
as long
number
as that-
12, Double Teamed. So this was the two twins who played basketball, and they ended up playing college basketball at the end.
Yeah, I
But they were
love this
pretty
movie.
competitive because, like, they they were twins, and one was a little bit better than the other. One broke like their ankle or something during the movie. But it was like really cool. I don't know. I remember like watching the interviews beforehand, like, you know, like leading up to the preview of the movie, premiere of the movie, and it was like so cool how like they just found these two random girls. They're not twins at all. They just got girls that had blonde hair and were kind of the same height.
They weren't twins?
They weren't. I don't think they were actually twins. They were two separate girls. And they were just showing how like they would have to like give one taller shoes just to like make them a little like the same height as the other one. Like they didn't really cast it that well, I guess. But they were, I don't know, it was really cool. I liked it because I played basketball, so like
You related?
Oh yeah, it was relatable. No, it was just cool because like they were like, I thought they were so good and they were like so average. They were only in high school. The next one on number 11 is motocrossed. I don't know.
That was the
movie.
girl with the
Yeah,
that was a cool movie.
This was recently on during winter break, I think, and
Was it really?
it was on at like 2 in the morning, and I was watching it because I couldn't go to sleep. And it was like cool. I didn't really understand it when I was little, so I didn't really watch it. And like motocross didn't really like appeal to me, so I never like I just kind of put it to the side.
It was pretty cool, and I think her brother did it too, and she was like way better than him. So.
Oh yeah, no, that was the whole
Yeah.
plot. It was like he got hurt or something and couldn't partake in the event, so she just cut her hair and like was like, "I'm my brother."
Yeah, you know what? That movie kind of reminds me of, not like completely, but Herbie Fully Loaded.
Oh, I loved
remember
her.
that.
I was watching that last night. That's the only reason. it makes
Lindsay
me think of it.
Lohan. Wow.
Do you remember those little blurbs they used to have on Disney Channel of like real life people, and they would be like motocross people that would have to do with like the movie, or they would be like snowboarders?
No.
Really?
No.
I used to love those, and like to do with the movie, they would have little.
It
real
was it
life
kind of
people.
like the subtitle kind of thing, because I remember like watching High School Musical and like Camp Rock, like they would have like little subtitles,
like
like
that.
facts about the movie.
It wasn't really about the movie. It was like real people that
Oh.
actually did it. Yeah.
See, I didn't really watch like the skater, I don't know.
It was like after the
Motocross
commercials,
movies.
but before the movie started. Like no matter what, it was motocross, like random people. Like
I really don't
surfers.
remember, no.
Yeah, it was the thing. It
Wow.
happened.
Okay. Well, speaking of like skating, Brink is the next one on this list, number 10. Brink. Do you remember the one? What was it, Caitlin? It was about skateboarding, I think, or the X Games. I have no idea.
I don't know. I was never a big fan of Brink.
Me neither.
Never seen it.
I know
or
that
heard
there
of
are a
it.
lot of like 20-somethings that like if you ask them what their favorite decom is, they'll say Brink.
Really?
And I don't know why. I guess it's mainly a boy movie. I don't know. No gender roles here. Like I mean, whatever. But I've heard a lot of boys in their 20s like they really liked Brink, and I just never really got into Brink. I don't know. I do like the sports movies. I like Double Teamed, and I liked Gotta Kick It Up. Like those were cool. But I don't know. Brink and motocross. I don't know. Maybe if I watched Brink now, I would probably like it or
Maybe.
appreciate it more.
Maybe.
Okay, so number 9 is The Luck of the Irish.
I remember
loved
that.
this movie.
Caitlin, our resident Irish person,
I don't.
would you care to elaborate on Luck of the Irish?
Okay, The Luck of the Irish is about a boy and both of his parents are leprechauns.
No, one is his mom.
One
his
is.
mom.
His mom is a leprechaun, and so he gets the genes of a leprechaun. And I don't remember what age, but
Well, he had his lucky coin, right?
yeah.
So he like lost his lucky coin, and because he lost his luck, he like shrunk down to the size of a leprechaun.
And started like growing all the features, and then
Or did he shrink down? I think just his mom shrunk down. Yeah, I think it was just his mom.
yeah, he just started growing the features of it all,
Mhm.
and like getting the hair. And
Yeah,
the
pointy ears, red hair.
And then I don't remember how, but like the end when they got into like that whole brawl with the other leprechaun.
Oh, they ended up playing basketball.
Yeah, it's just like a really good movie. I want to watch it again.
They still play it all the time, even when it's like not March, St. Patty's Day. It'll be June, and they'll just be like, "Here you go, Luck of the Irish."
It's a good movie.
Also, another movie that they play like all the time is Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, which is number 8 on this list.
That was a great movie.
I think this is probably one of my favorites. I don't know why I always talk about this movie. I think it's so cool, and like Bobby Flay is in it, and it's like
Is he
so
really?
real.
I love
You've
Bobby
never
Flay.
seen this
I've never
movie?
seen it.
It's
No.
you have to.
How have you never seen Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off?
Never seen it. Leave me alone.
How? How
It's about a
though?
boy who like plays baseball, and his dad is like a coach. It's kind of like one of those type of movies, and he like
Oh, it was another like Corbin Blue like jump in like, Dad, this is your dream, not mine.
pretty
And-
much. But he loves cooking, and he got like the opportunity to. Wow, that was not English. The opportunity
opportunity.
to
The
go
opportunity.
into this $1 Million Cook-Off, and like it was the same day as like some big state baseball game and like all of this.
So he had to choose one of his two passions. And I remember like the first meal he made like a cereal coated fried chicken. It was like Fruit Loop chicken and like a big volcano of mashed potatoes. Yeah, like it looked so good. And then and like his brothers were like, you know, savages, and like they were eating it when they came home.
Like, this is really good.
Yeah. And it was like the most, I guess, I don't know, it was just like the most teenager meal I could ever like think of. It looked so good.
It's like when you have nothing in your house, so you just put a whole bunch of things together and eat it. That's pretty much what it was.
But the weird thing was his mom had just went grocery shopping, so he had stuff. He just put it all together in such a weird way. But Fruit Loop chicken, I don't know, but I've had Captain Crunch chicken, like fried chicken. It's so good because it's like crispy and sweet.
Pretzel chicken.
It's kind of the same thing. It's just like crispy and sweet. It's really good.
You should put that on your blog.
I should do like a little blog post, guys. I have a food blog in case you're wondering what we're talking about. collegeconceived.wordpress.com. Okay, so set number 7 is
follow.
Number 7 is Camp Rock.
This I love. Like I love Camp Rock.
I wasn't a big fan. I just thought it was a cheap ripoff of High School Musical.
I just love Demi Lovato, and
I know
at this time I loved Joe Jonas. So like I just love.
Yeah, he was big during this time. Like
this is when the Jonas Brothers were like at peak. I believe.
This was their prime, and then it was also Joe's prime, definitely.
Because he was like the hot one in this movie.
He was the hot one because Kevin was too old, and then Nick was too young.
Yeah.
So it was like perfect for Joe.
I just am such a big fan of Demi Lovato. Do you remember the like Disney Channel short As the Bell Rings?
Yes, I really like that. She was so cool in that, and she had a gap in between her teeth, and I wish she kept her gap because it gave her character.
And
that's what I have to say about her gap.
I remember her from that movie, from that
me
short.
Me too.
And that's why I loved her so much. And when I saw that she was in Camp Rock, I was like, no way! I'm so excited.
Yeah,
like, it was so great.
No, I definitely remember the short. She was so cool. She was like, oh, Caitlin just dropped her microphone. Oh my gosh, it is off the hook. Guys, technical difficulties.
Come help me tell
Beep,
you
beep, beep, stand by.
Stand by, everybody. Okay, I'll just talk about Camp Rock.
No, I think I'm good. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's... Wow, guys. Sorry about this. I don't know what Caitlin...
Probably just end the show now. Just run away. Happy break, everyone.
Have a good break.
I'm just gonna like try to figure this out.
Just hold it in your hand.
No, Brandon.
It's literally off the hook, guys. Okay, so anyway, Camp Rock.
Always the third wheel.
Always the third wheel.
I hate you both.
So... Camp Rock, I thought it was kind of like a cool idea with it being like summer camp, I think. But I do think that Disney Channel was kind of on this bandwagon of just going through like doing these musicals, and like, oh, High School Musical was a big hit, so I'm just gonna try and like, I guess, copy everything. And even they did recently, guys, if you can hear me, try and respond. Do you remember Lemonade Mouth?
Yes.
That was very recent. So I don't know that Disney Channel's just trying to like keep up with that, because I guess High School Musical was a big hit. How's it going over there, guys, with the microphone?
We're having technical difficulties.
We're having major technical difficulties.
Assistance, please.
I don't know what happened. Caitlin like punched the microphone or something.
I did not punch the microphone.
She got angry because I was talking about how I didn't like Camp Rock that much. So she got really angry and she punched the microphone. We're currently trying to screw it on. Giving you guys a play-by-play. Wait, if you talk into it, can you still hear?
Yeah, but I just turned the mic off so it didn't make that much noise.
Okay, well, I think you could probably just hold it for now, and then we can fix it afterwards. Yeah. Unless you got it.
I think that's
Unless you got it twisted.
Problem solved.
What is it solved though? It's probably gonna fall off like any second. Okay.
I'm scared that it's gonna fall.
Caitlin.
Oh my god.
Where's your microphone? Oh, everything's on the floor now.
No, it's not. Oh my goodness.
Have you turned it back on?
Sorry about that, guys.
Wow, the struggle. Okay, so we're done talking about Camp Rock now. I was talking about it to myself. So number 6, Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Sisters.
I like them.
I really like this movie. I remember it came out like on my brother's birthday thing, like in August. I made him watch it, and that's why I remember.
Who was your favorite Cheetah Girl?
Oh, okay.
Mine was Raven Simone at the time, just because I was obsessed with Raven Simone.
I liked the blonde one, Dorinda, I think her name was. I liked her.
I liked Adrian by...
Adrian Biddle.
I forget her name.
I love her too, actually.
She's so sassy.
Yeah. Do you remember Keely Williams, though, from this?
Yes.
She was like Aqua Maquisha or whatever.
Aquamarine.
Was her name Aquamarine? Or
Yeah. I'm pretty
or is
sure.
Aqua? Sorry, I don't know. She had a weird name. They all had weird names. But she like did this weird like music video, and it kind of like just made her fall off the face of the earth. Do you recall? It was like Keely Williams, and it was a very like racy music video. It was about
Really?
like a one night stand. It was very racy.
Don't remember.
I saw the. It was
Not
like
either.
2009, I think. But so that's where Keely Williams is. Everybody not doing much after that music video, but Cheetah Girls was cool. It was empowering.
It
Girl
was
power.
Yeah.
very-
Another girl power, like empowering movie, I guess, was Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly, my high school was in it.
Okay, wait, what?
Wait, really?
Yes, Raleigh High School, in the ROTC part, because we had a really good ROTC program, and like at the end when they're competing, Raleigh
Uh-huh.
High School's in it.
Wait,
so
really?
I'm kind of
That's
famous,
so
guys.
cool.
Oh, kinda
Well, I
famous.
wasn't in it because I was in like second grade when it came out, but
I'm not famous, but my school is.
yeah.
I loved Cadet Kelly. It was probably one of my favorite movies.
Mhm.
I was a really, really, really big Hilary Duff fan growing up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I just loved every single thing about her.
I still love her.
Mhm.
This-
I think she's amazing. But, I just loved this movie.
This movie actually inspired me to join ROTC when I was in second grade because I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, I
and I
did
used to
too. I
pretend
used
to
to-
clap and stuff.
Yeah, I did
too. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
But it never happened. But, you know,
Aw.
that's fine.
So sad.
Now I'm a college student.
We think that's like the most tragic thing. It's like I go to college. How sad. No, but we were actually gonna talk about Hilary Duff today, so we can just transition into that really quick. Hilary Duff dyed her hair green. I don't
It's
know
like
if
a
anybody.
greenish
Yeah,
blue.
apparently you said that on the last show, but
I don't know if I said it on the last show, but it might have been like
so
after
you
we did the
lied
show.
to me.
No, it might have been the same day as the show, but after the show, because this weird thing happens with us where we'll like do our show, and the more news happens
Yep.
literally the second that we like sign off.
Mhm.
So I saw it like I guess when we were eating lunch or something after our show last week. And I was like, oh, Lizzie McGuire, Hilary Duff dyed her hair green. And you guys were like, oh. And just did not even, like, care.
Okay, cool
Sorry.
anyway.
And then, pretty much. And then I get this, like, the lineup from Caitlin. And she's, like, talking about Hilary Duff's green hair. I'm like, I told you that. Like,
No, I just because I was like I go on Facebook and all, like whenever I'm bored and I just scroll everything and I like follow Ellen, like I like her page on Facebook, and I saw that she was on it, and like it talked about how she dyed her hair, and it talks about also she has like 12 I think tattoos,
What?
like little tattoos on the inside of her arms, and Ellen was like, why did you choose inside of your arms? And she was like, just so like when I'm sitting like this with my arms down I look like a normal person, but then like when I go like this I'm like cool, like I'm edgy.
oh, when she, like, goes for a hug, then you could see her tattoos.
Yeah, or like if she just like has her arms out and she has like little things that just like represent her life. She has
Yeah.
like
The Lizzie McGuire girl just chilling on her
Yeah,
bicep,
that
on
would
her
be so
tricep.
cool.
she has like a hummingbird. She has a Brooklyn, like a B, I think that's like BK or something, like for Brooklyn, because she loves the city, she said, and she lived in Brooklyn for a long time. She has like faith and like she just has like a whole bunch of different ones that like they're
cool.
just like small and they mean a lot to her, which are what tattoos are like really about.
There was this thing from Chelsea Handler's talk show, and she had Hilary Duff on, and Hilary Duff was just basically saying, like, everyone thinks I'm a goody two-shoes, but, like, I'm a person, too, because, you know, when she was growing up on Disney Channel, she was just, like,
And she never
she was,
went,
like,
she
cute
never
little
went
Lizzie.
crazy.
Yeah, and she was, like, cute
Exactly.
little Lizzie, and then everyone's like, oh, like, Lizzie has a boyfriend, and, like, Lizzie gets married, Lizzie has a baby, and she's like, yeah, I'm a regular person, or, like, Lizzie has tattoos, and it's like, yeah, like,
Sorry, did
no, that was
okay,
it, basically.
she was talking about her son
Luca.
on the Ellen show, and she was like saying how like he's so controlling about her hair,
Oh yeah, I saw
and how
that.
like he doesn't let her put it up in a bun or like
Uh-huh.
anything. It's like down,
Yeah,
like that's what for her is up in a bun. He just goes like
He
down,
goes
down.
down.
and then then like
So
she saw her,
cute.
he saw her hair, and he goes, mommy, your hair is green now, and like looked at her, and she was like, yeah, yes it is, and she was just like, why?
Oh, why?
It's
Yeah, you
just
should
funny.
No,
fix that.
but really, why? Why did she dye it green? Just because she wanted to?
She said that she was on vacation,
Mhm.
and I forget where she said
the
she was on
pool
vacation.
turned her hair green. The chlorine
No,
turned
no,
her
no,
hair
no, no.
That's probably why.
But she was looking out. She was looking out at the ocean. On she was at the beach looking out at the ocean. She was just like, I want that on my head.
Oh. Okay.
The color.
Wow.
So okay.
The
Beautiful.
ocean was green. Where were you? Like
It was
Long
like a
Island?
greenish- it was like a greenish
Yeah,
blue.
New Jersey. That's where she went on vacation.
I'm sorry, New Jersey. I didn't mean that.
I just said the same thing about Long Island. It's all good. We're from there. We could say
Yeah.
things like that. Okay, so anything else about Hilary Duff before we finish this list of DComs?
I don't think so. I think that's everything.
Okay, so the next one is number 4, the Xenon series.
These were so funny. I thought they were so cool.
Xenon was super cool. Like, everything about it was, like, super futuristic, obviously,
Yeah.
and, like, do you remember the one where you had to count all the Z's? I think it was the third one. So it was, like, an interactive game throughout the movie, and you had to count how many Z's popped up on the scenes. So at the end, they told you, like, okay, there was, like, 52 Z's in the movie. Hope you caught them all. And it was so cool. And I don't think I ever caught them all.
I just always wanted to go to space.
Yeah. They lived in a cool... Do you remember this movie?
I do.
Yeah. So they all lived in, like, a giant spaceship.
This
and
I actually did see.
yeah. And, like, it wasn't that many people. It was, like, a very small community. Everybody, like, knew each other in space. And, like...
Basically, Iona and a
it was Iona in space. So they all... Like, yeah, and they would all go to the dining hall and, like, line up, push a button. Their food would just pop out. And it would be, like, space food, like astronaut ice cream and, like, all that freeze-dried stuff. But it was so cool. And, like, their outfits were, like...
Their
shiny and
outfits, they were
tinfoily.
awesome.
It was super cool.
I think the girl who was in it, the blonde girl, is actually an actress on like one of the soap operas now.
She might be.
I think she is.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember her name? I think it's like something with a K. I'm probably wrong.
Something.
Okay, so just to finish up quickly, number 3 is the Halloween Town series.
These were the best movies, I think.
The
Me-
Halloween
yeah.
Disney movies were the best.
Yes,
It
I
was so
completely
cozy.
agree. Halloween Time is the best for
Mhm.
DComs. Like, what is it? My Date with a Vampire, or like The Little Vampire, and like Halloween Town series was so
The
good.
Halloween Town series, I just watch all the time. Like
Yeah.
especially during like the Halloween time when it's always on
Mhm.
Disney Channel.
the
I
best.
just sit there and watch it, and it just they're just.
How
so
did you
good.
feel about the 4th one with Sarah Paxton? Because the first 2 were super good. It was like Calabar's Revenge was the second one.
When she goes to college, the university.
Yeah, and then the third one's when she's in high school. Marnie's in high school, but then they changed Marnie in the 4th one to Sarah Paxton, who is from Aquamarine.
Yeah.
She was a mermaid, and I didn't really like it.
I still think thought it was pretty good. It still had the same border like baseline.
Yeah,
as
I
the
just think
other
at that
ones.
point, like, they should have just, like, the 4th one's like really awkward, and I kind of just want to cut it off and pretend like it never
Yeah.
happened. Like 1, 2, 3, Halloween Town. But yeah, those were super cool.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Smart House. I don't think this should be number 2.
I think
I
it
never
was a
even
great
heard of
movie.
this.
You've never heard of Smart
No.
House? Okay, so this family wins this contest, and they have this new robot mom in their house that's able
It takes
to
over the entire house.
yeah, it's
Oh,
able
wait.
to control the doors and like the beverages
and it cleans everything by just
Yeah,
like,
it cleans
sweeping it through
everything.
the floor.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it was like
I
it was,
kinda remember
it was a
that.
smart house, and like then she ended up being like, I want to
Crazy.
be your actual mom. I want to be
Mhm.
your real person. She
Because
developed
the mom I think died like in the beginning.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
before the movie started.
So she was like, I want to embody like your new mom. I want to be a person. So it's started developing like feelings, and then like they had to like defeat the house. Well, not defeat the house, or like put it back in the walls. Like, listen, you're a house, not a mom. Like, go back
It's
in
so
there.
creepy.
It's a good movie. I don't think it's number 2 though. I really,
That's
I
true.
think
I
this
think
should be
Halloween-
way further up. I think this should be like number 17.
yeah,
actually.
why is what was the Jump Rope movie? Jump
Jump In.
Jump In. Why is that not above?
Maybe
this
because it's
then?
more recent, but
Yeah.
number 1 is the High School Musical series.
Of course it is.
So I think
That's
that's
like the one that really though like everyone knows.
everybody
Yeah.
loved. I
everyone-
and
remember
that went to theaters too.
That's
like,
very
the third
true.
one.
Went to theaters, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true. I just remember when it premiered, I was like, I had my popcorn ready, and I was like, this is gonna be such a
Mhm.
good movie, and I ended up really loving it, and it was like,
It's just like
So
the
good.
movie that like our generation like really
Yeah.
Exactly, and I feel like that was the last Disney movie that after that, like, we
Was,
kind of
yeah.
moved away from that.
That
And
was
we
really
were
good.
like going to high school too. And
were we at the time? I
Oh,
feel
wait,
like
oh,
they
no.
were-
we were
we were in middle school.
we were in 6th grade.
because I
think.
remember my middle school did that as a play.
Yes.
Yes, so not in high school,
It's
but
just
you know.
like such a good movie.
Mhm.
Like the second one I think is even better than the first one. The third one I think is like just
That's
sad.
when they graduate, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the second one's just sad.
Third one.
But
I never saw the third one. I did
Me
like
neither.
I did like the second one though, but I thought the music from the first one was really good. Like I would
Yeah,
listen to
it was.
the soundtrack all the time. Like
that's
stick
how
to
I
the
was with
status
and the second
quo.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was so cool, and like how they danced in the cafeteria.
Yep.
Like I feel like that's kind of like gonna be one of those movies that they like play for a really long time. Like and I don't know, and like the scene's gonna be like classic, like the Jersey Wildcats.
Mhm.
That's gonna be classic.
Definitely.
I don't know if I was talking with you guys about this, but you know how like the Breakfast Club, like for our parents, they think is so funny. And
Yeah,
they
no,
think
that's
so.
that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Is like that this
Yeah.
is gonna be like our Breakfast
This-
Club.
That's gonna be like our Breakfast Club. But the
Aw.
thing is, like, are the kids like our age? Like that will be our age in like
Are
20
they
years
gonna
from
like
now? Are
it?
they gonna think it's as funny as we
They
thought it was?
better.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
we think I don't know. I think the Breakfast Club is really good.
I think the Breakfast Club is amazing, but some people don't get it.
The Breakfast Club?
Yeah, like,
well, then
don't-
that's their problem.
Yeah.
But some people don't like High School Musical. They think it's like cheesy or whatever, and maybe it is, but it's really
cheesy in a
good.
way.
Yeah. So, you know, if you don't want to like it, then you don't have to like it.
Exactly.
But anyway, so that's all for the DComs that we
Yeah,
have.
and that's all I think. Since we put the Hilary Duff, that's all we have for Way Back Wednesday.
Yeah, it is, and then we'll get back to more pop culture stuff after we play some songs. So what do we have lined up today?
I have my new favorite song. It's called "The '90s." It's by Charlie Puth, and then I have "Under the Sea."
Oh, I know Charlie Puth. Like he was on YouTube.
was he really?
He's a
Yeah,
YouTuber
that's-
for a while.
That's
Yeah.
like one of his songs. It's really good.
Oh, cool.
"Under the Sea" from
The Little
from
Mermaid,
Mermaid.
obviously.
And, what's the song from Hannah Montana? This is from the Hannah Montana movie. It's you'll always find your way back home.
Oh, was that with David Archuleta?
No,
Oh.
that's a different song. I ended up not doing that one. This is from the Hannah Montana movie. This is one of the songs that she sings all the way at the end. It's just one of my favorite
Okay.
songs from her. So here we go.
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy, guys.
Hello, everyone. This is Gregory Kasimis from the Metro Deli in Scarsdale. The Metro Deli has been part of the Westchester community for over 10 years.